I'm going to spend a little time, maybe give you a little bit more information about this program. I assume most of you probably visit our website before, right? So the basic idea of this program is we call this asynchronized remote learning mode. Okay, so which basically means you can take the courses anytime, anywhere. As long as you got a computer, as long as you got a decent internet connection. Asynchronized means there's no like a lifetime real-time lecture. Okay, it's not like, okay, I have to participate on Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 11. You don't have to do that because we have students all over the place. We have students California, East Coast, and some of them even overseas. Okay, so therefore, it's not realistic, to do that. So from the very beginning, this program is designed for the industry, people working in industry. Maybe your degree is not in computer science, right? There's a lot of people working in IT. The domain knowledge is more important than programming skill in some cases. But anyway, so you want to learn a little bit more. So asynchronized basically means this. Look at each, you get used to this, look at the syllabus. So they tell you the pace of each courses. So usually there's some like a big milestone, little milestone. So it's like, for example, like in my class, I probably usually give you like a 2 week. So assign some work. So 2 weeks, within the 2 weeks is flexible, right? So if you have more time early of the week, you do more. Weekend, night, whatever. But there is like a little milestone time. As long as you finish before that time, okay, that will be fine. Right, so there will be like you have to watch video, lecture, reading, maybe doing some assignment and doing some work, and just make sure you get the whatever assignment or whatever project done before that time, right? So it's extremely important for you to, when school start, look at the syllabus, look at the important dates, okay, look at the progress. The plan, the schedule. Okay, so to be successful in online learning, I think most of our MS students doing great. Basically, two things. One, you have a plan, right? So because you suppose you work, you have a lot of family event. You look at, when am I busy? Okay, and when I have time. So usually it's not a bad idea. Put a calendar, say week 1, week 2, week 3. So you're taking 2 classes, right? And basically, look at put all the 2 together, see what you need to do. Just like managing a small personal project, right? In terms of a selection of courses, it's very simple. We have 10 courses. We call the cohort. Everybody basically take the same thing in the same sequence. Okay, so in terms of advising on that is great. So I served as an advisor for computer science last year. Oh, that was different because students have a lot of options, right? So you can take this or that. And we basically have 10 courses. Okay, pretty much same sequence. Okay, so it's always a good idea, make sure that make effort to complete based on the sequence. Just in case something happened, then I have to work with you. And then usually it means you're going to delay might be for a year because we're not going to, each course will only be offered like once a year. Okay, so, just make sure and try to stay with your cohort. And as I mentioned before, we have a great group of faculty. It's different. I think it's always a strength, right? So everybody got different style, different approach, it worked and proven to be all very effective. And so if you want to learn a little bit more about what you're going to learn, so we have pretty much 10 courses. Okay, this program is a little bit unique. It's kind of different from a lot of other software engineering programs. So we look at like a big picture of building software. What's important? So some of dealing with the engineering part, right? So you can see the internal product planning requirement, right? Design, architecture, design, and then we talk about like a verification, validation. How do you ensure it works? So we have courses on that. And also we have courses on management. Okay, so how do you managing? And like we have advanced software management class, so you learn the common approach. We could have like an agile, we could have different ways of managing, and so on, and like software metrics estimation, and also we have some of the courses on quality, okay, on process improvement, on using process. So basically cover different aspects of software development. 10 courses, and also we have, I think this has become more and more important, particularly with AI. We put software ethics into I never taught it, but we all think in the beginning it's very, very important. Now with AI, they're talking about a bias, they're talking about a lot of different things. Okay, so social justice, whatever, and what's the role and responsibility being a software engineer. And so we have a course like that. So there are 8 courses. And also we have 2 courses is for more like a capstone projects, as Dovina mentioned, right? So you might be able to show off if you're looking for a job, you can show off your project work. So there are 2 courses divided as the following. We have like a 589. Okay. We call that seminar. Usually this one is taught during the summer. Okay. So in this class, you pretty much come up with your proposal. So basically, you come up with the scope of your project. So what are you going to do? You need to get this approved by the instructor. Okay. So this is usually done in the summer. Then in the spring, after 2 semesters, right? So the next spring, this is the last semester of your stay in MSE. We have project 597. Then you will be implementing the proposal. The instructor for the 2 courses might be different, maybe different professor, but as long as your proposal is approved by the instructor of 589, the 597 professor will honor that. Okay, and so there's no issue. We never had any issue between moving from 589 to 597. And we use Canvas, so a lot of you seems already know some of the feature. It's very user friendly, now very difficult to use, and also I think there's a tutorial somewhere, right? So so if you want, it may not be a bad idea. Spend a couple of hours, watch it, see, try to utilize all the feature. Pretty much, obviously you need to use Office, right? And also each instructor, so they may introduce different tool when they teach, okay? So which also give you good opportunity to learn some other stuff. And most of class will probably have some project. So when you do your project, if you're going to say, I'm going to use some of tool myself, I think usually it's highly encouraged also. Another thing is talk about the graduate check. The graduate check is very simple. The requirement is following. You need get minimum grade for each class is a C. Okay, if you got a C minus or worse, you have to repeat the class. Okay, this is requirement number 1. And overall GPA must be 3.0, a B. I'm probably gonna make the following claim. As long as you work hard, do your work, it's not that easy to get a C minus. Okay, so if you work, and another thing is. Since this is online, it's very important to communicate with instructor anytime you have some issue. Don't delay. If something happens, you need some help, let the instructor know as soon as possible. I know all the instructor, are very understanding. Okay, so as I think I mentioned at the beginning, I know you're balancing a lot of things. It's not easy. This and that, but if anytime, if you need some help, or if something happened, let the instructor know. Okay. Again, thank you. I know you all have a lot of options, right? So thank you very much for choosing MSE at Cal State Fullerton. Hopefully, we all can grow together professionally and in terms also obtaining new knowledge. Okay, thank you.